So apparently aliens are in Miami. Hello. So apparently over the weekend they spotted aliens in the mall in Miami. So I live about like 4 hours from Miami. I have family in Miami. I actually talked to them, and the story is there were aliens in the malls in Miami. Well, I don't know. I think because this year is year of number 8, which is like infinity, and also is the year of truth telling. And I think that they're trying to cover something up in Miami. I don't believe there was aliens in the mall. I don't believe if it was something, it definitely was not alien. I mean, I honestly, I called my mom yesterday and we spoke on the phone about it. I have aunts that live in Miami. I have aunts that my mom talked to each and every single day, and they told me that they never even heard about this story. So I don't know if they're selecting certain news channels to broadcast this in, and my mom watched the news religiously. Okay, I keep telling her she shouldn't be watching the news because it's just too much and it's just here to program your mind. But she did not hear about this. I was like, okay. I never believed it, but she told me she didn't hear about it, which is this lady who watched the news like twice a day. I was like, yeah, no. Either they were trying to cover something up, like the Epstein, not the Epstein, but the private island that they have all those little black children at, and the list of all the people that were actually on the list came out. They could have been trying to cover that. I think that's very, that's something that they would want to cover, because there's a lot of your faves named that were on that list, including Naomi Campbell, who just adopted a child, right? All of a sudden she has this black child that she all of a sudden gave birth to. She was never pregnant, but she gave birth to. And Prince Charles, all these higher up peoples, and I'm sure a lot of other people's name are going to come out as well. But I think the Miami-Dade police was trying to cover something up when it came to that. Anyway, so on other news, Vivica A. Fox is under fire for what? Why? Because she spoke her mind about not experiencing the same treatment as Taraji P. Henson. Maybe she didn't experience that. Maybe it's not everybody's experience. Maybe she's trying to prevent herself from having to, be labeled as difficult to work with. Maybe she's trying to stay out of the staying out of the business, that don't pay her. I'm all for that. You stay out of business that do not pay you, basically. So maybe she's just trying to stay out of that, because we saw how it was for what's her name, Monique, when she came out, and nobody came to support her. Nobody supported Monique whenever she came out about what happened with, her not being paid equally, or what she was owed, basically, or what she wasn't being paid equally or getting paid enough for the work that she put in. So nobody came to her defense. So I'm just surprised to why the internet is blaming her, or not necessarily blaming her, but saying that she shouldn't be saying that, because she should be standing up for a black woman. As far as I'm concerned, it's self-preservation. Well, if Vivica A. Fox, want to continue to work in Hollywood, I don't think talking about something like that is something that is very wise. I don't think so. Maybe she did go through that, okay? Because she's been around for a long time. People are talking about she's only like on Tubi movies. Excuse me? Have you forgotten all those good movies that she played in? Like, what do you call that? Two Can Play This Game? That's classical movie right there. That's classic. All these other movies that she's been in, wasn't she on Set It Off? Or am I tripping? I think she was on Set It Off. I don't know. But she played a lot of great movies. I don't think people should try to reduce her to just Tubi movies. Tubi movies are the worst. Actually, I just watched The Red Flag on Tubi movie. That movie is so stupid. And then they made a second part of it. I was like, yo, what was the budget of this movie? Because how are you making a second part? And the second part was even worse. Some movies just have to just stay with the first part or just stay without being made at all. But you know what? If you want to express your creative side and make a movie, hell, if I got invited, I'd be the girlfriend. Shoot, I'd play the girlfriend. So next time, if you guys are making a number 3, invite me, okay? Anyways, so on to the next story. Holly Bailey all of a sudden pop up out of nowhere with her baby that she was trying to hide from the world as if it was like, oh, I'm not pregnant. Sis, we could tell you're pregnant. We could tell when your nose was spreading and you were trying to make it seem like it was racism when people were talking about your nose. We know the difference between the nose you had before and the nose you had after you were pregnant or during the pregnancy. Because you could tell it was a very big difference. Because a lot of black people's nose does get like that on a regular basis. For example, if you're sick, you have a cold. I notice that when I have a cold, my nose kind of spread because I've been wiping it and doing all that extra thing to it. I don't know, maybe it's because it's red. I don't know, but it feels like it spreads. Or sometime in the morning after you had a good night rest, it feels like you were just blowing out your nose so hard, like your nose spread. I don't know. I have that. That happens to me sometimes. So we know the difference. We can tell the difference between the old nose you had and the nose you had during your pregnancy. So sis, stop trying to act like we're all stupid and you're the smart one. And then on top of that, you went to the lady's salon and tried to bash her while she was pregnant and stressing out. Meanwhile, you were pregnant the whole time. Ma'am, we're not slow. We were not born yesterday. I know a lot of celebrities want us to stay out of their business. I try to stay out of their business, but sometimes it'd be like right in my face. You're putting right in my face. We're putting it right in our faces. So how can we stay out of your business? Why don't you just be like Beyonce? Beyonce will do interviews, and whenever she drops something, it's because she know you're gonna pay for it. She's selling something or promoting something whenever she drops something. She keeps everybody out of her business, and when I grow up, I want to be just like her. But yeah, Holly, we're not dumb, okay? Mm. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Watch my other video about the Illuminati and Cat William and how he was basically telling the truth about, what those people are doing in Hollywood and weird stuff like that. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye.